Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Kuodifi. Here, this channel will speak about the simple ways of coding, and also we are going to try out the coding in different platforms. So before looking into the coding and the platforms, we have to know some answers for some questions. Okay, so let us see the known questions first of all. So why we want to code? What is the reason that everybody wants to code? So coding means nothing but it is understanding the language of the computer. It helps us to understand the language of the computer. As we want to communicate when we are going to a different country and we want to communicate to a people out there, we will be using their language in order to start up with the communication, right? In the same way, computer is just a machine, right? So when we want to talk to a computer, we have to know the language of the computer. So this is where your coding is going to help you, and that is why we need to learn the coding. Hope you got the answers for the first two questions on the screen. And there are many coding platforms. Okay, firstly, we are going to handle code.org. All right. So, how to open the code.org? So, the first step is we have to go to your Google search engine and type code.org. Okay, so when you click enter, it opens you a page with fresh search results. So you have to select the first one there. Okay, so when you are selecting the first one, it takes you to the official site of code.org. Okay, this is where you will be reaching. All right, so when you open the code.org, on the rightmost top corner you will be able to see two buttons. Okay, one is create and the other one is sign in. So let us talk about create later. So for working inside this platform you have to sign in. So click on the sign in option where it will take you to a sign in page. So if you have an Google existing account, you can use that and you can start with your code.org, or else you can create a fresh account. Okay, so here as I'm already having an account, I'm using the same over here. Okay, so once you click sign in, it takes you to this code.org page with your name on the top. So whatever you are using. Okay, now there is this next option which is create. Okay, when you click on the create, you will be able to see several labs out there. Okay, Sprite Lab, Artist, App Lab, Game Lab, and Dance Party. Okay, so the first thing is we are going to work on the Artist Lab. Okay, so what is a lab first of all? Lab is a place where we are doing something, where we are inventing something. Okay. Once you open the artist lab, you will be able to see the dialog boxes. Okay. You can close the dialog box, and this is the overall view of your coding environment, what we are going to explore. Okay. So if you see here on the extreme left side, okay, you are able to see a small screen. This area is called as the run screen, where your artist appears to be in the middle of the run screen. Got it? Along with the pencil ready. Okay. On the right side, there is a blank white area which is empty and only when run present on it. So this area is very important. This is called as workspace, where we are going to work only on this space, only on this area. This is nothing like a notebook where you are going to write down something. Got it? Is the area where the people are going to work. And between both, there is another section called blocks. You are able to see that, right? So under the blocks, there are many sections. Okay, so this area is called as toolbox where you can find number of sections, and if you click on the sections you will be able to see the commands. Got it? So this is the breakup of all the three important places in your coding environment. So you have to know this before starting to code. All right. Before starting to code, it is important to know about commands. So what are commands? Commands are nothing but when we are saying some task to the other person and when they do it without denying, okay, we are commanding that person. Okay, say for example, when a mother says something to the child and if the child follows it immediately, that is in command. Or if the teacher says something to the student and the student does that immediately, that is a command. Got it? So commands are basically nothing but they are specific instructions what we are giving to the computer in order to make it do for us. Got it? Okay. Here we are going to make a square using your artist lab. All right. What is a square? Square is a 2D shape and it has four sides and four corners, and all the sides of the square are equal, right? So for drawing a square, we just need to move the artist because already the pencil of the artist is down towards, okay? So making him move will do our job. So go to the action section and take the first command, move forward by, click on it, drag it and snap it below your when run block. Okay? So when run is nothing but it is an event, as I told you. So when you are going to click on run, so whatever you are attaching below the run will happen. Okay? That's what is a event, what brings in a change. Now, coming to the next line, move forward by. So, how much he needs to move? That's what we are going to give. So, there is another word here which is called pixels. So, pixels here is nothing but the distance we want the artist to move. Okay, for example, I am giving 10 pixels. Move forward by 10 pixels means see the line the artist is drawing. It is very small. So, I'm making it little bit bigger. So I am making it 60. Got it? So now move forward by 60 pixels. The artist draws a little bit bigger line. So the bigger the number, the length of the line would also be bigger. Got it? So pixels are nothing but it is the distance by which the artist is going to move. Got it? Now we need to make the artist turn after this point. Okay. So for making him turn, go to the action section, take the turn right command. Here I am using turn right. If you want, you can change it to left also. So the next is by degrees. So even though you don't understand the degrees, when you click the cursor here, you will be able to see a pendulum. Okay. So now if you move the pendulum, the degrees number also would be changing and also it will be forming an angle. Along with that, you can see the artist is moving. So you can see how much you want the artist to move exactly. So since it is a square, so it is at a right angle. So each and every line to it will be perpendicular, okay, towards the sides. So I want it to be 90. So if I give 90 properly here, see the pendulum where it is. So it forms the perpendicular angle. Okay. So in this way you can teach the child also. So if it is 90 means it covers the first quarter. Okay. And if it is 180 means it is a half circle. It covers the exactly. You can see that the artist is turning towards upside down. Now, if you want to make him look towards the north, again plus 90. So 90 plus 90. Again, if it is plus 90, it would be 270 exactly right opposite towards the down. Again, if you want to make him stand towards the line, then it is your extreme right side, which forms your entire circle. Now here you can learn the degrees also easily. Now I want it to be only 90, so I am giving here as 90. Okay. So after this, again he needs to draw a line. So again go to the action section, take the move forward command and fix it. And instead of this, you can give the number as you have given earlier. So it is 60, the same number. Because since it is a square, it is the same length it will have for all the sides. Okay. Again, we need to make him to turn. So go to the action section and repeat the same steps. So take your turn right command, drag it, snap it one below the other, and what is the number of degree? Again it is 90. You will be able to see the artist is turning right. Okay. Now the next thing is he needs to move. For moving, again go to the action section, take the move forward command and snap it and give the same length, which is 60. Got it? And again one more line. So go to the action section, take the turn right and fix it. Okay, and change it to 90. Okay, and now the next command is the last one. Go to the actions, take the move forward and fix it and write the pixels as 60. Got it? So now you can see the entire commands here. Okay, when the commands are given one below the other, it is forming a sequence. Okay, one command below another, one command below another. So like that we are forming a sequence of all. Got it? Now for saving this, okay, what you should do? So there is a rename on the extreme top left corner. You have to click on that. You will be able to see the untitled project version. You have to erase it using your backspace and write whatever name you want. Okay. And then if you click on save, then your project gets saved in your code.org. Whenever you want, you can take it. Okay. Take it and see it. All right. Here is the short recap of whatever we have done in this class. Okay. So what are the topics we have covered today? Commands. So commands are nothing but they are some specific instructions which are given to the computer. For example, move forward, turn right. Those are examples of commands. And then it is about the events. So events are something which brings in changes. For example, when run is there, when you are going to click the run button, then only the set changes will happen. Okay, they are the something which brings in some change. For example, whenever you are playing a carom or a chess, there is some opponent when he has to move something. Okay, when he moves the king, that is going to be an event. Because of that, some changes will happen. Okay, and then is the pixels. So pixels are nothing but it is the distance you want the artist to travel. Whatever number you are specifying there in the column, by that number your artist to travel. The next is your degrees. So it is nothing but your angle of rotation. So it is by which your artist will turn either towards the left or towards the right. Then when you are giving one command below the other, it forms a sequence. Okay, let us see the sections and commands here. So what section do we saw today? It is action section, and inside that we saw two commands. One is move forward and the other one is turn right. All right. Click on the subscribe button in order to subscribe our channel Kuodifi, and click on the bell icon in order to receive notification from us, and hit the like button if you like the video. Drop a comment when you have any queries, and click on the share button to share it among with your family and friends. Thank you for watching the video. Happy learning.